Hey everyone, Lou here. Well, here I am talking about a series I don't even have interest in seeing and making a video about it. Why, you ask? Why not make a video discussing or talking shit about something else? Because I like talking shit about things I don't care about, yo. Now, I'm not gonna try and sound like some social justice freak or something. It's just the issue with Voltron does walk along the territory. Again, keep in mind, I've never seen Voltron and I don't have a personal plan to watch it because, like, it doesn't seem like my kind of show anyway. Roll the intro and let's go. Yes, I'm gonna blame part of the fandom first. I mean, I don't normally blame a fan base because honestly, I don't always believe a fan base ruins something for anyone. But I mean, this isn't like other fan bases where the creator just sort of only pays attention to the normal fans who contribute with funny memes, you know? This is a fandom with definitely a lot of bad eggs, though obviously I've met some wonderfully kind Voltron fans, and even some friends of friends are Voltron fans. Look, I'm just saying, but Voltron clearly isn't like Steven Universe where the core focus is the LGBT community. The show, at least in its first season, markets itself towards teenage boys rather than older LGBT people. I'm not saying you can't like a show intended for a specific audience. I still love Yu-Gi-Oh! After all. I'm just saying, based on my own personal experience as a 20-year-old who's seen a lot of TV shows, but shows marketed towards teen boys or girls don't really bring much to the table. I mean, you don't see Winx Club and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles providing like profound stories, you know? Look, you don't expect World War II allegories in My Little Pony, do you? Exactly. So don't expect very specific elements to happen in Voltron. Like, I mean, it's kind of the fandom's fault for overassuming their ships are indeed canon because the writing makes it out to be that way. Which, let me remind you guys that bad writing does exist. Like, I've never seen Voltron, and I'll keep pounding that into y'all, but clearly the show suffers from lazy writing for the male friendships. Look at Harry Potter and the Cursed Child as an example. Many people assume Scorpius and Albus are gay, when in reality it's because the writers just don't know how to write male friendships without it coming off as romantic. Not to mention, I'm sure the fans scared the writers into, quote, trying to write LGBT characters because of all the damn threats the bad egg fans gave them. Hell, I even saw a clip of the Voltron panel from a YouTuber's overview of San Diego Comic-Con, and I saw how fan literally wouldn't stop ranting about Lance for like a minute straight. And I don't entirely blame the fandom, but the fandom's over-clinginess to ships that would never be canon and just automatically assume they're gonna be canon because of their blind trust in the writers. Well, I mean, Voltron's plots aren't exactly bad from what I've seen of reviews of certain seasons and stuff, but the writers are problematic to say the least. Like, from what I've seen of Voltron, I can tell they rely on writing from series like Thundercats 2011 or Legend of Korra, one of which I'm pretty sure the team is from. And I kind of want to point this out, but I'm pretty sure the writers lied about Lance being bisexual, or at least his voice actor did in the moment. Because, like, okay, if you're gonna give this character a specific sexuality, then like at least explain to us in a passing conversation so the audience just casually knows. Because the normal person watching Voltron who doesn't know of that interview won't know that. Like, for instance, from what I've seen of the way they describe Shiro and what's-his-name's relationship, like, to me it doesn't come off as like, oh yeah, they were romantically involved. If I was a casual fan who didn't watch interviews and panels and things like that, I would just assume he was Shiro's best friend because the writing makes it look like that was just the case and there's no romantic involvement whatsoever. It's like when J.K. Rowling makes those tweets about Harry Potter having diversity in the series after it was published, so she can say the story was diverse the entire time and, I quote, just didn't mention it in the book. Which, I love Harry Potter, I really do, and I'm a Hufflepuff, but like, even I can admit that's fucking stupid. Also, like, I'm pretty sure the trope of killing off a gay character that could have been reunited and happy together is probably a negative trope, you know? It's kind of like the black guy dying in a horror movie. Even if Shiro and like what's his fiance's name didn't end up together, at least it would be comforting for those watching that an LGBT couple, regardless if they broke up for good or not, are alive. And I've seen some people say, oh, it's war, he had to die. And I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with killing off a character who's gay in a series. Hell, Attack on Titan did that with Ymir. But there's this sort of fine line to it, you know? I'm not a fucking glorious holier-than-thou writer who can tell you exactly how to properly execute it. But there's ways that come off more respectful and understandable. And I'm sorry if I come off like a Tumblr user in 2013, but like this kind of stuff to me is at least bad or not good in some way. And maybe my points are just dumb and stuff, but hey, that's the beauty of stuff like opinions. We all got different ones.
It's my opinion!
Y'all, Voltron is clearly an overrated series, and it took you guys like 7 seasons to notice it's honestly not very good. Maybe I'm weird and like some obscure shit like Devilman and overly popular shit like Overwatch, but hey, it's pretty obvious by now I'm probably weird, my dudes. I will give Voltron a plus for at least some diversity with the casting design, because at least they are iconic and well thought out at least. Like, I don't know anything about these characters other than one specific trope, but at least if I see a silhouette, I can go like, oh yeah, that's Alba and Kochiku's son, I mean Keith. And I do applaud them for making Shiro gay, even if they don't acknowledge it in the show, and they don't say that what's his name is Shiro's ex-fiance. I'm just saying it takes like 2 seconds in the writing room to go, oh, he was my fiance. Just saying. On the plus side, at least the new Voltron isn't like the 80s version, which is good.
If they like rocks, maybe they ate the key.
I don't really have to get a lot bigger. I fit in Pidgey's spacesuit right now.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I know this is probably a weird video to make because, hey, who wants to see me talking about a series I've never even seen, right? But hey, anyway, I hope you found this at least enjoyable, and let me know down below what you guys want to see next. See you next time!